For you. Are you ready to play Tetris 99?
I can't hear you. Are you ready to play Tetris 99? I'm Jeff from InThirdPerson.com. Personal look at video games, board games, and other nerdy pursuits, aka the hottest cats on Twitch. I see you, Black Zero. Heck yeah. Nice. Yo, haters wanna say it's fake, wanna say I ain't great, analyzing my takes, thinking my button presses are late. Give me a break. They keep throwing shit in the comments, but everything said is nonsense. I stack with the best. I'll let my skills say the rest. Yeah. I stack with the best.
I'll let my skills say the rest.
All right, let's get into some games. I'm excited. It's been a little bit since we played some Tetris, and we got a new theme. I've horribly scheduled these streams the last few weeks, where we were streaming Tetris in the middle of an Overwatch event, and then we were streaming Overwatch in the middle of a Tetris event. But that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. So, all right. If you've never been on one of these sort of Tetris 99 streams, I'm gonna put a countdown in the chat. Don't follow my voice, follow the chat. On go, press A at the same time as me. It counts down from 20, and on go, press A at the same time. So let me get this set up here on this end. And yeah, how's everybody been? How's your weekend going? Things in my neck of the woods are starting to open up again. Cases of the pandemic have been they're low, and it seems like, I mean, I'll knock on wood, the cases are low. Things are starting to open up. We got to phase 3 on Friday, where, you know, movie theaters are open now, gyms are open now. I think hair salons and barbershops have been open since the last phase, but the province is starting to open up again, and I am excited to be able to, you know, start to get back to more regular life. I am a little concerned. The COVID's still out there, and I still don't want to catch it, even though I am fully vaccinated. And at this point, the effects of COVID, if I were to get it, would be most likely less severe. But still, it's still out there. Still a little concerned, but it should be much less of a threat going forward. Hopefully, in a world where more Canadians, I mean, everybody around the world gets the thing, so that we can all be better off. You got vaccinated, so that's pretty poggers. Yes, we air horned those. And Yin, welcome back. I hope you're doing all right. You get, if I may ask, I mean, it doesn't matter whichever one you got, it's good. Actually, you know, I'm not gonna ask that question. I'm just more happy that you got it. I have my concerns about did you get the Moderna? Did you get the Pfizer? And, you know, there's weird allegiances and preference like that people have, and I don't want to feed into that personally. I hope that everyone gets what's available for them. So whichever one has been approved by your local government, it's cool. You can finally drink from your nose. Don't do that. Don't do that. Oh my goodness. Oh, Yin, I'm doing well. You got the Pfizer? All right, cool. Shout outs to Pfizer. Yo, shout outs to Moderna. Shout outs to Astra. I know people have concerns about that, but the pros outweigh the cons. Shout outs to Sinovac, because we might as well throw that out there. Oh man. Which one did I get? That's a good question, Yin. The first time around, The first time around, I got Pfizer. Pfizer was readily available in our area at the time, and so that's the one I got. The second time around, Pfizer was in the middle of a drought in this area, and our local area had a large supply of Moderna. And our local government has said mixing between those two is fine because they're both like the same technology. They're both mRNAs and largely the same thing. And so I opted to go with that. I thought it was more important for me to be vaccinated quickly rather than waiting for Pfizer, which is essentially the same thing. So I have a mix of vaccines. So I will say, please be careful with which way you mix. I'm sure that your government will probably advise against certain combinations of things, but I got the one that was approved, and I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. Seems pretty sketch, not gonna lie. I mean, I understand the concern that people have with mixing the two, and I did as well. I had to go through the process of weighing the pros and cons, and for me, just seeing, like, if someone had asked me, if I had gotten Pfizer first and then someone said we've got AstraZeneca, I would be a little more concerned, because those work in two different ways. One's okay, I don't want to go too deep into the science, but the core technology between the two is different, and I would have concerns about mixing those two. Though I know people that have. That was a real thing in Canada, where for a time AstraZeneca was the only one readily available, and a number of those ages 40 plus got that one. And then we ran out of AstraZeneca, and the government was then suggesting that you go with a Pfizer or a Moderna as your second shot, and I know people that have done that. Uh-oh. This has been a really rough round. We'll try and clean this up. Romania sold 1.1, oh geez, million doses of Pfizer to Denmark. Hey man, that's good. Share. I think that one thing that we all have to keep in mind is that this pandemic isn't over until everyone is vaccinated, and Canada's been doing great. We actually just surpassed the US in terms of total, the total percentage of the population that's vaccinated, so shout outs to my fellow Canadians, but it's got to be everybody. There's still travel around the world and people in different countries who haven't necessarily had the same access to vaccines in the same way that we have, and we got to look out for everybody. And I think it's been great for countries to, countries that do have vaccines do have extras to share and sell. I do have concerns. The US has been in a weird spot where they kind of hit saturation a while ago, and now they've hit vaccine skepticism, and not as many people in the population have gotten it for any number of reasons that we're not going to go into in great detail here. And now they're in a situation where they can't get their citizens to use it, and it's rough. Okay. Uh-oh, this is not gonna end well. Nah, we got close though. We got close. Bro, I literally just can't wait to go outside without people staring at you when you cough or sneeze. I hear that. I do. Not gonna lie, when I hear people cough or sneeze, I do the same thing. Like, yo, what are you doing? And I feel that pressure too. Like, I've had times where I'm wearing a mask, my throat gets really dry, and I'm like, oh god, people are going to think I've got the thing, and I need to get out of the store as soon as possible so I don't create a scene by coughing. So I hear you. In 3 weeks, you can go outside and cuff people. You got your Yin, congratulations. Congratulations. Air horns up for everybody that's doing their part to take care of themselves, take care of their family, take care of their community. You want to kiss your homies good night? Hey man, you do kissing the homies good night. We can air horn to that. I haven't had a chance to hug my mom yet. That's still like the big one. Congratulations, Hassol. GG's. If you're in here, let me know. For everybody that may have played, let me know. We'll probably roll into another game. I do have one major gaming topic that I want to chat with you guys about a little later in the stream. But for the time, I think we'll just keep the matches rolling. Tim Tam, not seeing any other names, so that's cool. Let's run it back. And you got your first shot 2 weeks ago? Okay. Hold on. 3 weeks ago at Psychop. Oh, so okay. Yeah, so something to keep in mind. Once you get the second dose, it still takes another 2 weeks before the effects of the vaccine fully kick in. So 2 weeks after you get the second dose. So in about a month, you're going to be good and you can kiss the homies goodnight. Till then, I would suggest you lay low. A little longer. Just a little longer. Oh, it's an interesting time where things are starting to open up again. Our Major League Baseball team has been cleared to start playing games back in the country because the Toronto Blue Jays have been basically stranded. Damn it, Yin! No, I'm gonna get demonetized for this. But I mean, thank you for the upgrade. But oh my goodness, Twitch, please, Twitch mods, don't clip this. Don't anything. Not you. Oh, it's Jared. Sorry, as usually, I think it's Yin every time. Also, Jared, good morning. I hope you're doing well. And I'm sorry again to lay blame on you for that. Usually you, very true. Yep. Oh man, what were we talking about? It was... We were talking about vaccines. We were talking about... Dude, I've totally lost my train of thought. Oh gosh. Oh, it was the Blue Jays. Because international travel has been pretty much shut down, the Jays haven't been allowed to play in Canada at all. So they've had to move the team to Buffalo for the last year and a bit. And they've been finally cleared to play at home with fans, I think up to 15,000 with the roof open, and that's great news. And it'll be interesting to see how life continues on once we get, hopefully, we were able to, wrestle this thing down to a point where we can live comfortably the old-fashioned way again, to whatever extent that is. I think that I do have my concerns about the Delta variant being even more potent than the OG and potential variants to come, and I hope we do have coverage for that in some semblance, but we'll see what wins out in the end, the current crop of vaccines and possibly boosters, or if we get locked down again because of new variants, or just people not getting vaccinated and they get sick. At this point, the stats indicate that it's like 99% of people getting hospitalized just haven't been vaccinated. So I would greatly encourage those of you who haven't yet to do so when you can. Roll out in Canada fast. So it wasn't at the beginning. I think the US had a couple of months head start because Canada doesn't have the ability to create vaccines. We got rid of the infrastructure for producing vaccines decades ago. And so we've had to order our vaccines from different countries, mostly the States, and it's been slow. But once they really hit here, Canadians have responded very well to it, and demand has been very high. And I don't have the exact number here, but there's a higher percentage of Canadians that have been vaccinated than Americans at this point. And I think we're tracking well towards getting to herd immunity. Some will say 70%. I don't know the exact number on that, but if it was 70%, we're well on our way to that. Yin going for it multiple times there. I do have concerns that one of those didn't work. Did you get 3 Poke Flutes out of that, Yin, or only 2? I only heard 2. If so, I'll refund you for 1. Because yeah, if you cash it in too fast, you did get 3. Okay, cool. Thank you for your honesty. Blank Zero going for it. Speaking of shiny Snorlaxes, I got one yesterday. My wife and I were playing Pokemon Go. It's Go Fest right now, and I got a shiny Snor. I didn't even know those were. I've been out of the Pokemon Go game for a little bit, and I got a shiny Snor. I lost my mind while we were just out. Oh, it's great. I'd show you my shiny Snorlax, but it's mounted on that camera over there, so I cannot at this point in time. But I love having it. Its IVs are terrible. Don't get me wrong. Its IVs are terrible, and there's no point in wasting Stardust to max it out. But I'm glad to have it. Also, someone is absolutely destroying us here with the... Yikes. I don't know if I can afford to wait for this T-spin. Alright, we're going for it anyway. Wow, the onslaught is insane. Alright, here. Down. 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 Everybody go. Imagine having a high IV shiny Pokemon. Yeah, the odds of that are incredibly rare. I might have 1 or 2 that were actually... no, I've got a couple. I've got a couple of high IV shiny Pokemon. I don't think they're the great, like, the best ones or anything like that, but I do have some good ones. Blank Zero's got eaten? Damn, okay. I will refund Blank Zero right after this game. Sorry about that. Yeah, if 2 people fire it off at the same time, then 1 will get eaten. Unfortunately, a limitation of the technology. It's a long story for why it can't take 2 inputs at the same time. But I'll spare you guys the details. I'll just give you the points back. Top 10? Almost. It's... Oh, no! I wasn't trying to go for any sort of crazy Godspin there. I just messed up. Rut-roll. Oh, nope. I don't want to block that hole. There. Oh, yikes. This is not good. Here we go. There. Sure, I'll keep... Oh no! That's I know that fit the hole nicely, but that might actually be fatal. Okay. Woo! Relax. Breathe. Stay cool. Okay, that's gonna take 2. And there's 1, 2. Hey, we got that KO, which is awesome. I know I blocked that hole. Here. That's the line right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're clear. We're clear, I think. But whoever has been... Oh my goodness, someone's been bombing so relentlessly with the garbage. I don't know if we're gonna be able to withstand this. No, this is it. This is it. Dart it! That was too much. That was too much. Bad RNG right now. Okay, where is blank 0? I'll give you your points back on one of those. Okay, we'll complete all the other ones. Cool. What are you guys most looking forward to when we get back to a world, a more regular world? You excited to go back to work, go back to school, kiss the homies goodnight? Like what is it? Blank 0. Better luck next time. I'm actually not looking forward to get drunk with friends, probably. Nice. What was I going to say? Everyone just firing them off. I mean, go for it. Oh, I don't recognize that name. GG's. I don't know how to read that either. All right. You will get a third eventually. Yeah, eventually. The math suggests you would eventually get a third. Okay. Do we want to? No, we'll have the big discussion a little later on the stream. Math, you would have got your first way before you did. Yeah, this is true. But you got your second one way before the math would have suggested. So there is that too. Here's a question for the group. Just out of curiosity, guys, what are you playing these days? I've been mostly playing Pokemon TGC Online. I'm absolutely obsessed with the game. But I did pick up a new game on Friday. It's actually a remake of an old game that I look forward to playing again. This is The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD. And I had the original version on the Wii. I was really excited to play it. And unfortunately, I had to bail out. I had to bail out pretty early on the game because the game required you to have very specific... The whole game is built around motion controls and being able to swing from left to right, up and down, and diagonals and so on. And I ran into an issue with my Wii, my remotes, and in the game of just... The game really wanted you to swing like this. And every time I would do this, the slash would go up and down or going diagonally. It was not responsive at all. Like, not even part of the time, it just didn't work. And I would try and find different ways to swing it in the way I needed it to work, and it just didn't. And I said to myself, like, I physically cannot play this game if it's not reading my inputs correctly at all. And I tried all the different controllers, I tried calibrating it in different ways, and it didn't work. So I couldn't play it. And I'm hopeful now that the Skyward Sword HD on the Switch doesn't, like, has optional motion controls, that I can play the game with button inputs and get through it that way. Now, I understand it's not perfect. Like, you're using the right stick to swipe, and I've already run into a quirk where you, by default, the right stick doesn't act as your camera. You actually have to hold the button down in order to turn the camera. I find that really annoying. Maybe there's a way to turn that off or toggle it in the options. I find it annoying, but maybe it's not a deal breaker. At the very least, I don't have to do the swing to make the sword swipe go. I would assume that Switch controllers, this is a third-party Joy-Con, by the way, and this is the left one, so you wouldn't swing this one anyway. But you guys know what I mean. The swinging of the Joy-Cons is probably going to be a little more accurate, but the fact that there would be any sort of discrepancies in my inputs would be incredibly frustrating. I'm probably just going to pass on motion controls completely. Let's see what the chat has to say. Osu, because circles are life. Fair enough. You play some paladins here and there, but the game is just so unstable. I mean, I respect that. I don't know if I will stop short of saying love. I do like Paladins, and it is a game that we've streamed in the past. Yin actually streamed it with us a while back. I haven't been back to it since. I mostly play other shooters like Rogue Company and Overwatch, but Paladins is fun. No shame in that. And I hope you got grandfathered in on that pass where you can get all the future characters forever versus them switching to the season model. Yeah, so I look forward to playing some Skyward Sword again and hopefully getting farther than last time because it's got options for me to play it without having to mess with the motion controls. All right, let's get back to some more Tetris here. And in what way in particular do you find Paladins unstable? As yeah, I find there is some wonky stuff here and there. Hop on in. Oops, we haven't talked about it at all, but we've got a new theme for Tetris 99. We've got the Mario Golf. I do like that it's a big Mario on the right. Nice image. I still am bothered by how little Nintendo puts into these Nintendo themed skins. It bothers me so much that I know exactly where that picture is taken from. That's a part of the media kit and all the stuff. It's just we're gonna take this box art and then we're just gonna put it on the back and then we'll slap in some game music. And it really bothered. I wish there was more happening. Maybe some animations, maybe some custom art specifically for Tetris. Especially when you try the original themes in Tetris 99, and they're so much better in my opinion. I know I don't use them on stream because I think that people are more likely to click on the stream when they see a Nintendo theme rather than here's a bunch of stars in outer space or here's a haunted house. But I think the original themes for Tetris 99 look way better, and they're animated in ways that the Nintendo theme ones aren't. The potential is so high, but man, the original themes are way better, yeah. Uh-oh, are we gonna get bounced early? I need to clean this up. Wow. Okay. I know I created a gap there, I just wanted the... Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. How could this happen to me? Here. There. Okay. Yeah, whoever's attacking us, they need to chill out, please. All right. Down. Oh, no. Oh, that's what I get for looking at the chat while playing. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, if we get bounced early, I'll just hop into another game real quick and we'll reconnect later. But, I think we can make it through. I think we can make it through. There we go. Got it. Thank you, Jared. Got through in the nick of time. Woo! All right, we laughing. Going even further beyond. What else is going on? I have to figure out what I'm streaming on Sunday. Next week we rotate off Tetris every other week, and we've done Overwatch a couple times because of events. I'm debating whether I want to go back to Rogue Company. I saw Jared, you and Calface were streaming Rogue Company yesterday. I might jump back on. I'm not 100% sure. It's been a little bit since we've streamed it though, because we've moved it for stuff like Overwatch, Knockout City, I do want to find a more permanent home for Pokemon TGC because I just play that game so much at this point. But yeah, we'll see. You know, maybe we'll do that on Tuesday, like TGC, and then Rogue Company Sunday. And then yeah, It Takes Two. Randy and I have been streaming that, and we'll do that again on Wednesday. That game is awesome. I was very impressed when we streamed that on Wednesday of how that game looks, and I thought that the way it handles co-op was very creative and just giving players very different things to do that are all in service of playing as a team. You missed the Pokemon TGC stream? We've done 2 of them. They usually happen. I mean, they're in the middle of they're weeknight streams, so they're really late at your time, Yin. But yeah, Megan Plays Games and I have done a couple of those at this point, and we'll probably do more. At some point, we'll probably have other players on too. I know Jared plays. I know Cowface plays. I'd love to have them on at some point. Okay. But yeah, those streams have been a lot of fun. I enjoy playing that game a lot and talking about the... You know, I'm still very much a scrub, but talking about the, you know, the mechanics of the game and the strategies based on my limited understanding of the game, I think it has a lot of room to... a lot of exciting things to talk about in that space. You're awake next time. Okay, thanks. Oh, maybe it's a Sunday game. Maybe we play TGC on we try TGC on a Sunday morning. I'd consider that. I mean, I'd also be down to just play randos online and see how we fare on that front. I know I'm kind of leaning towards Rogue Company because they introduced a new character, and I played as her one time on Cowface's stream. I thought she was really cool. I would like to try her out on this stream here. So I will look into doing TGC on a Sunday at some point. There we go. Clear all those out. Get that double. Nice. Oh, no. I mean, that's going to create a T-spin situation for us. So, I mean, yes, that was all part of the plan. I mean, oh, that definitely wasn't, though. Oh, no. Oh, that was bad. That was bad. This continues to be bad. What a gong show. And top 10. Yikes. We've dug ourselves a little bit of a hole here. Can we fix this? Nice T-spin. Thanks, Yin. Oh, okay. Here. Oh, I shouldn't have done it that way. I shouldn't have done it that way. Again, Blank Zero giving me the power up. Let's go. There. Okay. 6. Oh, that's not. Just keep whittling away. Hit that Tetris. What a clutch. Thank you. There. Woo! They're not dropping. Whoever is left, like, we've been stuck at 6 for what feels like forever here. But sure, we will continue to go to war and keep bombing on everybody still attacking us. There we go. Drop 2. Top 3. It's been a little bit. We did not get a win on the last stream. Unfortunate. Let's try and get at least one today. Maybe we can get one right here. Uh-oh. Oh, hit that all clear. Let's go! Oh, I should have spun it the other way. Okay. T-spins. Sure. Top two. I am a little concerned that the stack is pretty low and I'm just stringing together a whole bunch of singles. Like, I probably should just build up for a Tetris at this point. And get some more blocks going. Oh, okay. Here. Down. String those together and... Uh-oh. Yeah, they have 4 badges as well. Shoot. Bruh. Both players unrelenting. Yeah. Oh, no! Oh, no! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is what I was concerned about. Okay. Here. There it is! We got it! We got it! Woo! Dada, GG's, we held out just long enough. Oh. All right, well, it's been a little bit since we got to do this, but we get to do this now.
Game over.
Gotta celebrate. It's been a little bit since we got the win, but we got him that time in pretty epic fashion. GG's.
Who else is in here? And shout yourself out if you're here by chance, and we'll put the dub counter back up on the board. Ike, Lenny, May. I don't think anybody else is here, and that's okay. All right, cool. Where's the Maximus and the dubs? Oh, we don't have 5. We have 1. We'll take 1. There it is. It's easy for Jet. I wish it was easy. The struggle is real. Whew. Here, actually, no, we'll save it for a little bit. There's a big topic, and then I have a smaller topic involving these two. Did I actually accidentally show it on the stream? We got some cards. We got some pretty good pulls right here. We'll talk about those a little later on the stream. 20 seconds, and we'll start up again. I'm nearing the end of my Chilling Reign booster box. We only have 3 packs left, and I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I've been opening packs every single day for the past, 2 months, I'd say. And I buy more. I did buy more. I bought 2 packs of Shining Fates. The tin is right over my head right here on Friday. I didn't need Shining Fates tins because I got the big one. I didn't need it because I got the Charizard, right? Oh wow, no easy kill.
No easy kills. Thank you for the raid. What's going on?
Raiders, I hope you're doing well. Borgie out here, Quagsire, welcome back. How'd the stream go? I saw Easy you were playing some Tetris just beforehand. Stream was epic, nice.
In my mind, just like,
oh geez.
yeah, right.
Yes, thank you, Quagsire, for the follow. Much appreciated. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There we go. This is not a great start, but let's try and whittle this down. We'll get it down to, there we go. Cool. Was so good. All right, great. I'm glad to hear you had a great time streaming. Of course, I think the the Tetris community here on Twitch is awesome and supportive, and I think it's great to see the passion that everybody has for this game in the community. And holy cow, this is not a great way to start. We have a bunch of new friends on the stream right now, and here I am just completely tanking. Not a good luck, especially since we just won the last game too. But okay, we'll try and bounce back. Try and bounce back. Move this here. There it is. Nano Jules, what's up? We'll throw that down here. Okay. You're getting nervous because of the Raiders? Why are you nervous because of the Raiders? I'm sure they're all great people. You got this. Thank you. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. We need a... shoot. I'm nervous because I'm not playing well. I'm not nervous because of the Raiders. I've made some horrible mistakes leading up to this. I don't think it's too late, though. I do think that we can at least clean up enough to hang on a little longer, assuming there isn't anything. I know that wasn't probably not the best, but mistakes do have a way of adding up in Tetris. Okay, there we go. We got the line. Ruh-roh. Okay, we'll be okay. We'll be okay. Got this. It's great to be me. Welcome to the stream. Thank you again, everybody, for dropping by for the raid. That's pretty sick. Uh-oh. So everybody that came through with the raid, were you all playing Tetris with Easy? All right, here we go. Down to top 50. And were any of you able to take Easy down? I know he's very good. You are not playing. No worries. Okay. Whoa. Getting KO'd by Easy personally. Yep, I know that feel. I know that feel. Won most of your regular games. Sweet. I would expect no less. You only played one game because Easy quit right after you started, because he knows which has no chance. Wow. Shots fired. Wow, yeah. No, that's cool. Competition is great. I enjoy playing. I know I'm not necessarily the best player in the universe. I just like to have fun and compete to the best of my abilities. That said, I probably could have done more with the amount of time I have spent streaming this game to get better than I currently am, but that's all right. We'll clear this up, I think. Oh shoot. Though that was a terrible misdrop. That was just a mistake on my part. And now we're in trouble. Now we're in really big trouble. No, we're done. We're done. We're done. Okay, we'll hang out here a little bit until the end of the game is done, and then we'll shout out everybody in there. So yeah, Raiders, welcome. For those who haven't been here before, my name is Jet from inthirdperson.com. Personal look at video games, board games, and other nerdy pursuits. Tetris is a game that I have grown up with for almost all of my life. I started playing Tetris in the 80s on a computer, the DOS version, and then yeah, my mom would take me to work she sometimes had to work on Saturdays and just sat me in front of a computer. It was like, hey, you can hang out, play games, and it was Tetris on the computer, and that's how I started playing but then I'd also played on NES, and I've still got a Game Boy copy here that I don't have any good places to store Game Boy games. This is the only Game Boy game I have, and so it just kind of sits on the desk, and it keeps coming up in conversation a lot, so flash it on stream when we can. And then, yeah, the Tetris game, my all-time favorite Tetris is Tetris DS. That's where I really got to playing online, and then Tetris 99's been a lot of fun. 80s DOS Tetris, yeah, you know it. You know it. Z-spin would have saved it. I don't even know what a Z-spin. Oh, okay, yeah. I know what you mean by that. I have no idea. I actually had a. I think I've done a few inadvertently, but it's all right. It's all right. Okay, I think where were we at? Top 15. Okay, we'll get back to it. We'll jump right back in as soon as this is over. We'll give everybody else here a shot. And for anybody that came from the raid, yeah, looking forward to playing with you guys too. Drop on edge and rotate left. All right. Thank you. Rotate right. All right. But yeah, for everybody in the chat, what's your Tetris origin story? How did you get into the game? Like, I've heard lots of people say that they got into it through Facebook. A lot of people playing online, Tetrio. I think that for this game that is as almost as old as time, and there are new people coming into the Tetris scene all the time, I hear people getting in at different points. For a number of people, they started playing because of Tetris 99, and that's awesome. And who knows what other Tetris innovations we'll have in the future. I think Tetris 99 is pretty great. You know, maybe it's Tetris, 1,000-player Tetris, or some other crazy gameplay twist that they find. I don't know if they're gonna do that though. Like, I think we're past the point of weird stuff like Tetris Sphere or anything like that, like Tetris Attack, which wasn't really Tetris at all. I think that the Tetris company is very locked in on Tetris is these blocks going down this well, and if they make any sort of spin-off, it won't have the Tetris name on it. You know, you started playing Tetris because of Tetranet about 14 years ago. There, okay. Yinny says the classic Tetris World Championships and your recommended feed, and found this on your Switch. There you go. I feel a lot of people like Tetris really. Classic Tetris had a moment on YouTube where there was a lot of coverage about those World Championships, and I got those videos on my feed too. And it did get me to look into classic NES Tetris, because I have NES Tetris. I actually made a video on my YouTube channel. Actually, let's pull that up. Let's pull that up. Here, I'll put the link in the chat. But when I was making YouTube videos, I made a video about classic Tetris versus modern Tetris, and I tried my hand at classic Tetris as well in the video to see how far I could actually score. And like, I very much am a guideline Tetris player, and I've played original Tetris and I understand the differences, but I'm not very good at guideline or classic Tetris. Where is the, here it is. Okay. I'm not gonna play the, nope, that's the wrong video.
I've been a huge
and
fan
you're
of
gonna hear my
Tetris
voice.
since
Oh
the-
gosh. Here. Oh, nope. Nope, what am I doing? So yeah. Here's the video. I talk about the differences between classic and modern Tetris, and then I try my hand at old Tetris. Here, I'll play the first couple
If we can
seconds
get
here
one more eyepiece.
of this.
One more eyepiece. If RNGesus. Yes!
Oh, God!
No! I first fell in love with Tetris.
Oh, that killed me when that happened. Oh no. So yeah, if you've got the time, check it out. And congratulations, Phil 2016. GG's. Let's see who else is in here. Cookie. And yeah, if you're in here, shout yourself out, and then we'll roll right into another game. Cool. Not seeing anyone. Oh, Jin, is that the? I don't think that's the Jin that I know from Tetris Twitch. That's all right. Shoutouts to Jin and Soda BT Dubs. I hope she's doing well. All right, countdown in the chat again on the right hand side on go. Press A at the same time as me for our best chance to match up. NES Tetris would be fun to stream. I have it. I haven't. I mean, it's probably better to just run it off an emulator at this point, but I would love to hook it up on original hardware. It's just such a pain to stream old consoles, especially with the newer capture cards that don't have like the red, yellow, white cables. And the NES is even weirder because it doesn't have the 3, it has the 2-prong cable. It's a whole thing. Maybe one of these days I'll figure out a solution for streaming old consoles that doesn't require me to use my old capture card that messes everything up, but for the time being, we mostly focus on new stuff. First max out on stream? Oh, that would be sick. I'm nowhere... spoilers. I get nowhere near a max out in that video. Did I get a half max, though? I'm not. You'll have to watch the video to find out. Oh man, classic Tetris, it's a lot of fun, but holy cow, that game is so unforgiving. I do think I know at the time, like Guideline Tetris was, it took a bunch of games for the Tetris company to get the feel, because I hated the ground spin, and you could, in the old games, you could just spin forever, and that was really stupid. I hated that. I think it took them a couple of games to get like, all right, we'll let you spin on the ground a little bit before locking the piece into place. But those old games were relentless. They pretty much locked you in very soon. For me, it's more fun to watch than to play. There you go. I hear you on that. If like given the choice between classic Tetris and Guideline Tetris, I'm going to take Guideline Tetris every time. I just think it is a smoother play experience with the bag system and a little more wiggle room in terms of how you can manipulate pieces on the ground. But it did take some time for Guideline Tetris to be as polished as it is now. Again, some of the older games, you could just spin the pieces forever to stall for time. Watching classic Tetris really more fun than playing for you too. I know level 18 falls quickly, but he didn't realize that quickly. Yeah, it's nuts. Uh-oh. Bad spot here. Okay.
In my mind, just went...
Oh, wow. Thank you so
right.
much, Xeon Gamer, for the follow. Truly appreciated. Yeah, I would love to be great at classic Tetris, but it is so unforgiving in the way that pieces are randomized. Of just, oh, you will just get 3 square pieces in a row, and then just, or not even that, the S pieces or the Z pieces, Z pieces. And it's hard. It's incredibly difficult. And in a world where you have the option of playing old Tetris versus new Tetris, I'd rather play the new Tetris that's a little easier to play. You want to talk and it just doesn't happen. Yeah, and innovations like that as well. The old games don't support that. The SRS spin system. There you go. Right? Nah, Tetris is cool. I still think, yeah, whatever form you're playing in, I personally think this might be a hot take. I don't, maybe not amongst this crowd, especially for the Raiders here. I think that Tetris is as close to a perfect game that mankind will ever make. And I say that in the sense that it is a game that is mechanically sound, it is simple to learn, it is incredibly difficult to master. You can never truly beat Tetris because eventually it'll get to a point. And I mean, this is more so in a classic than modern, where the game will beat you eventually. And so there's always more to reach out for, to try and get better. And thematically, it doesn't have to worry about telling a story and alienating people. Like, it's just, here's the blocks, go put the blocks in place. And it's a concept that's easy to grasp and doesn't really alienate anybody, because, like, who's offended by blocks? Stuff like that. So I think that this Tetris is the closest thing to a perfect game. Now, where the argument kind of potentially falls apart is which version of Tetris are you talking about? Because at this point, there's a trillion different versions of Tetris that have... I mean, Tetris has gotten better at standardizing what Tetris is from game to game, but I do think some variation of Tetris, whether it's classic, whether it's modern, would be like the best. Or even just the concept of Tetris would be the best game. Or the closest thing to a perfect game we'll ever make. Blocks offend me, that's why you make them disappear. There you go. That's one way to look at it.
In my mind, just went,
Oh, wow.
Yeah, right.
Matt 9000, thank you. I would do the voice changer. I'm in the middle of the thing. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. I hope you're doing well. Okay, top 10. Maybe we can close this one out. Get one for the Raiders here. Oof, there we go. It's interesting to see. Oh, man. One of the interesting observations I have made. And okay. Okay, top 8. Sure. Okay. Sorry. Locking in. I know this is not... Sure, we'll spin it this way. And that might be a problem long term. For the time being, we'll roll with it. Okay. I think... Oh, no! Okay, yeah, sure. The tuck. That was all part of the plan. No, that wasn't part of the plan. We flubbed that. All right. I don't think it's going to... Oh, no. That might be a game-breaking mistake. Oh, no! Oh, not quite the picture you were probably aiming for. Spin, down, stack. Ugh. So clearly, yeah, there was a way to get out of it. I didn't do it. You put some serious time in stream. Oh, thank you. So we'll see who comes out on top. I think I was probably doomed anyway. Yeah, and apparently had the answer though. How will we do? There's one thing I want. I think, yeah, we'll do. There's a segment tangentially related. Not really related to Tetris, but I do want to have a chat with you guys. I think that on the Tetris side in particular, I think this is a interesting thing. And Matt, there you go, Matt 9000, 15th place. GG's. Small boy. All right. Here we go. We're gonna take a GG. Yeah, GG's, Matt. You played well. I hope you're doing all right. Okay, we're gonna take a quick don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. We're gonna go back to Tetris in a sec. There is something I wanted to chat with you guys about. And there's probably Tetris ramifications to this as well. But for the time being, let me pull up the thing. All right. Earlier this week, we got some really big, massive gaming news out of Valve. I think you guys know where I'm going with this. Valve revealed this thing. The Steam Deck looks very much like a Nintendo Switch, but the benefits of this particular device are clear. It's basically a portable PC. You can run your Steam games on it. You can still play them on the go. You can buy a dock to dock it on the TV, and it's essentially a Nintendo Switch that runs your PC games. And the cost for this device, it's $400 US for the 64 gigabyte model, $529 for the 256, and $645, I think. I wrote down for 512 gigs. The more expensive two models also come with faster storage. I think this is a very interesting device. As someone who is a Nintendo fan and has the Nintendo Switch, I love being able to just, pick up the device and go pick up and play wherever. And I think that there's absolute value in the convenience of being able to play wherever you go. And Microsoft and Sony sort of tried to do stuff with remote play, with streaming games to your phone and then playing with an Xbox controller. I still think that a hardware-based solution is probably the better way to go, and Steam's going for it. They're going for it with this particular device coming out, I think, December 2021. And I'm curious to see how well it does. I'm very excited at the proposition of being able to play my PC games in a handheld device, or being able to just hook it up to the TV and play with the dock. I know there's a lot of Tetris fans here. Being able to play Tetrio on your TV or play it on the go, that could be very appealing there as well. I am curious about some things such as the battery life. Like, that's going to be an issue, especially the storage space, also a challenge. Like, you can't even install Warzone on the base model of this thing, because Warzone's like 1 billion gigabytes, so you have to get the higher one for at least for that. And then just battery life of, if you're playing a super intense game, how long is it actually going to last for? But I'm very curious to see how the device works, and I look forward to trying this out someday. I don't think I'm going to buy this day one, but I look forward to, I have my fingers crossed that it's good. How about you guys? Are you interested at all in a Steam Deck being able to play your PC games in a Nintendo Switch-like format? Do you have any concerns about the form factor? Is it gonna, how does it feel in your hands? Is it too heavy? So on and so forth. Yin says the Steam Deck looks interesting. Yeah, it's definitely an interesting proposition. You don't have to run Steam either. You can install Windows, run Epic Games on it. You can run whatever you want, and that's really cool too for those who want that extra level of control. Matt says, I think though Nintendo is kicking themselves for not putting more into the OLED version with this coming out too. I see. This is one of the things I wanted to talk about. Like the idea of the Steam Deck as some sort of Nintendo Switch killer. And I see the memes. I actually had to unsubscribe from r/gaming on Reddit because I was just so tired of seeing these types of memes. And not because I'm like I know I'm wearing a Nintendo shirt right now. I think those memes miss the point of the value of the Nintendo Switch. And just because Steam is coming in with a device in a similar form factor with similar functionality doesn't mean the Nintendo Switch is dead. The primary reason why people buy Nintendo platforms is to play the Nintendo exclusive games, and as long as they have that, they're gonna continue to sell. And not to say that there are people who will just rather get a Steam Deck instead, because yeah, certainly. But the idea that Nintendo is doomed because this thing is coming out, I think is very premature. And I honestly don't see it happening. Nintendo is going to be just fine. Yin says, you're not sure you'd buy it though, since you don't really enjoy handheld stuff. Okay, that's fair. I think there's an audience of people who like, part of why they like playing PC games is they want the experience of playing it on their ultra wide monitor with the absolute highest settings. And this isn't going to provide that. You're going to play it docked on your TV, and it's going to be, you know, more powerful than a Nintendo Switch, but it's certainly not as powerful as a high-end gaming PC. You know, possibly, if you want to play Tetris on the couch with a controller, this could be it. I don't know. Do people play that mostly keyboard? I'm not familiar enough with that side of Tetris to say. It is an interesting proposition, though, and I personally am keeping my fingers crossed that this is a successful device, because like I want everything in gaming to be good and succeed, and for people to be happy and to have more options. And I think that as a whole, I would like to see devices that allow people to play these games however they want. Maybe I want to play it portably, maybe I want to play it on a big TV, and having that flexibility to do either of those things or play however I want is really a valuable thing that I love the Nintendo Switch for, and I could potentially love the Steam Deck for someday. You're part of the minority that uses controller on Tetris. Okay. And Blank Zero says that's a weird looking Nintendo Switch. Yeah. And we could talk about the Nintendo Switch OLED thing too, since we're here. Is Nintendo kicking themselves because of the Steam Deck? I'm gonna guess no. I think they also know that the value of the Nintendo Switch is the first-party exclusives, and I as much as I want a more powerful Nintendo Switch, and I was really holding out hope we were getting that Switch Pro, and I was disappointed when that didn't get revealed. Well, I don't necessarily think the OLED is the best move. I don't think it's gonna hurt them too much. I think they'll continue to sell just as well as they have, and they can continue to bide their time until they release the next successor to the Switch. And I don't think this is gonna hurt them. The Steam Deck will hurt them too bad either. There will be people swayed for sure, but if you want to play your Marios and your Zeldas and your Tetris 99s, you still got to get the Switch. And that's going to be a big benefit for them. Isn't the sales for the Switch sky high? They've been sky high for years now, and it's still the best-selling console in the first half of 2021. And they, in all honesty, they didn't need to release a more powerful version of the Switch. They could have... They didn't need to release an OLED version of the Switch. They could have just kept selling the same model, and it probably would have sold incredibly well regardless, because they've got the momentum and the games to support that. I just personally really wanted a more powerful Switch so that I could play stuff like a Knockout City or an Overwatch portably without the concessions of, you know, Switch running like crap. But, you know, maybe that's where a Steam Deck comes in, and I just play that instead. It's an interesting discussion, though. Here, let's go get some Tetris matches going, and then we'll talk a little bit more about the Switch OLED, and was it a mistake? Oh, shoot. I'm not even ready yet. 10 seconds. Oh, I don't even have my monitor set to the right thing. Go. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Switch OLED. I'm throwing it out there. Were you disappointed by the reveal of the Nintendo Switch OLED? Were you really hoping for that Switch Pro with the extra horsepower, and you're just like, oh man, I'm not gonna get this Switch Pro thing because this is not this is not what I wanted. And I think it's okay to be disappointed in the Switch OLED as it is, and that's okay. And I also think it's okay to want the Switch OLED because I don't even know where I'm going with it. I think it's fine that it's not for us. I was really hoping for Switch Pro. Personally, you still might get the OLED. Oh, fair enough. I can't see myself getting the OLED. The changes to the machine aren't dramatic enough for me to upgrade. No, the bigger screen is nice. I think I have no issues with any of the upgrades they've made to the OLED version. I think if I didn't have a Nintendo Switch and I was looking to get one now, I'd definitely get the OLED version over the regular one. But as someone who already has a Nintendo Switch, it doesn't make sense for me personally to get the OLED version. But I understand. Now, to Matt's point, he has one. Probably might get the OLED version too, and that's cool. Does the Switch with the OLED cost more? Yes, it does cost more. It's $50 more, but you're also getting a bigger screen, a different dock that has an Ethernet port built into it. You're also getting, oh, what was the other change? Double the storage, so it's going up to 64 gigs. Yikes. I do think if you don't have a Switch and you're looking to get one, I would spend the extra to get the OLED version. I think that the upgrades they have made justify that increase, but it's just, if you've already got a Switch, you don't need, I don't think you need it. If you want one, that's cool, but it definitely wasn't made for existing Switch owners to upgrade. $50 more, that's a no from you, fair enough. Yeah, I don't think it's for us, and that's fine. Like, as someone who already has a Nintendo Switch, they're definitely refreshing it for potential new prospective owners of a Switch. So, a little disappointing, but that's okay. I'll save the money. I'm gonna spend the money on Pokemon cards instead, because I have gotten really into the Pokemon TGC in the last month or so, and I need more money for that. So that's where it'll go. I'll continue saving for a Switch Pro in the meantime, whenever Nintendo decides to release that, or just their next console, whatever the case may be. They'll probably release a Pro version in the future. I think so. Well, at this point, I don't know. They might release, if they're gonna forego it at this point, it makes me wonder if they'll just move, whatever the Switch Pro is will just be the next Nintendo platform. Is it the Super Switch, the Switch 2, what have you. To be fair, your current Switch is slightly cracked screen, so the new screen is looking nice to me. Fair enough. My current Switch has seen better days. I've had to replace the fan on it because the old fan gave out to the point where I couldn't play certain games because the console was overheating in docked mode, and in portable mode it just sounded like an airplane. And some stuff is like straight up broken on my Switch, on the physical machine. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. I don't know if we're getting out of this one. No, we're not. Damn. Got bounced early. Yikes. Oof. Not a good look. We can chat a little more about the Switch Pro while we wait for this game to wrap up. At some point, I will probably get bounced early and jump right back in. We'll wait on this one for a little bit. Other things with the Switch. I would love to see a new Switch. One of the other points of discussion about the Switch OLED that people are talking about is why didn't Nintendo fix the Joy-Cons as part of this run? And I saw an interesting take, because I personally, as someone who's had all of my Joy-Cons suffer from Joy-Con drift, and I've sent them all back to Nintendo and gotten those back somewhat recently, I would think, yeah, fix the Joy-Con problem now. And I think it was Frosty Light made an interesting point on Twitter that if Nintendo fixes the Joy-Cons now, they will lose every lawsuit that's currently in the pipeline regarding Joy-Cons, because that will prove that there was something fundamentally flawed in the original design of the Joy-Cons. So legally, it's not in their best interest to fix that problem now, and they would probably prefer to have the current run of Joy-Cons continue to break and just fix them for free as that issue comes up, because it's cheaper to fix all of them as they break rather than to lose all of those lawsuits. And it sucks. It absolutely sucks as a player to know that inevitably the Joy-Cons on your Switch, or especially your Switch Lite, are going to malfunction at some point. But this is kind of the spot we're in, and I hate it. Hasn't touched the Joy-Con. You've never had to deal with the drift. It sucks. It sucks. When you're playing the... Let's hop out. Oh, we'll keep it here just so everybody knows the Tetris is still going. When you're playing something like Animal Crossing and you walk inside your house and then all of a sudden the camera starts to tilt, or you're playing games with camera controls and the camera is just constantly turning, it's annoying. Or it's impacting your aiming in a shooter because the sticks keep drifting. It's not pleasant. You have seen drift happen for Tetris 99 streamers. Oh, yep. Could they disqualify the fix as a new Joy-Con version? Potentially. Like if they said, here are the Joy-Con Pros, and they added some other feature. Meg. Welcome back, Meg. I hope you're doing well. Could they call it, here's the Joy-Con Pro, and we added a new feature on it, and we secretly fixed the Joy-Cons? I don't know if that would absolve them of any sort of legal liability. Again, I'm not a lawyer. I don't know for certain. That would be a potential way to go about it. I feel like if they tried to do that, they would still lose. And I think as long as they're on the Nintendo Switch, they're going to keep releasing Joy-Cons that will inevitably fail until they move on to a brand new console. At least that's how I see it. Joy-Con Pros, LOL. Meg, I hope you're doing all right. Okay, we'll roll right back into Tetris, and then we got to talk about some cards. We got some new pulls. All right, Meg already knows what these are, but for the rest of the stream, I gotta share. We got some good ones. You're good. Hope y'all are well. Yeah, I'm doing all right. I'm a little salty that we got bounced pretty early. Is one of my pet peeves about not being the best Tetris player, or even being as competent as I am, is that I am prone to getting bounced early, and then all of a sudden I'm kind of stuck waiting here till we're done, because I want to give anybody else playing with me the opportunity to have their name higher up on the leaderboard and give them the shout out and stuff. So I just have to fill the time. I can show you guys this Charizard though. Shiny Charizard. Yeah, I've got it on display today. This is from Shining Fates. We pulled this a couple of weeks ago. Very nice card. I need to find I want to find some better display solutions. Right now I've only got this one stand right here. I would love to have it on stream, but like it's so far away. If I put it on the wall, you won't be able to read it. And even here, like, you can barely tell it's a Charizard, but oh well. I think we're down to top 3. Oh, yeah. So yeah, we'll see how that shakes out. Then we'll just roll right back into another match of Tetris. Again, going for it. Has anyone played a Tetris tabletop? I have a Tetris board game, for lack of a better term. It's all right. It's that's a little too RNG heavy, and it's very easy to just have a game get blown up by one bad die roll, so you don't want to play it as a competitive thing. But for the sensation of putting blocks down a well, it's pretty fun. Tetris tabletop, yeah. Here, let me grab that. Where is it? Give me a sec. Ugh. Yeah, here's the game. Ugh. again, for anyone that hasn't seen this, this is an older game at this point. This is called Tetris Link. It's a game for 2 to 4 players where you drop blocks down a well, and you're not trying to create lines in this one. You're trying to create chains where your color blocks touch each other. So it's a little more like Blockus in that regard. It's still fun putting stuff down a well. It's a little prone to RNG impacting the outcome, but yeah, the experience of dropping blocks down a well, it's here, and it's fun. There are versions of this game that are still in print right now. I know there's a 2-player version that might play a little more like regular Tetris. I know there's an electronic screen as part of it that I haven't tried, but I would like to try it at some point. But yeah, there are tabletop versions of Tetris that you can play. Fascinating. You should buy at least one of this. Oh, there's a snack thing too. Okay, we can do this one really quick, but me GG's. Okay, we'll do snacks, and then we'll do snacks now because this is going to be really short, and then Pokemon cards a little later. If you're in here, if you're on this list, let me know where you're at. Otherwise, I'm going to read the names that I recognize. Snacks. Yeah, we got some snacks. The latest in snack news. Of course, we specialize in snacks here at In Third Person. Especially the new stuff. If I see new snacks in the store, I buy them and we bring them on stream. Share these with the world. And this is going to be an interesting one for international audiences because this is pretty exclusive to my country. You think you're in a different lobby? Ah, that's okay. Hopefully get you on the next one. Actually, different camera. Here. All right. We've got the latest in snacks. I went to 7-Eleven with my wife on Friday, and I was stunned to see these. These are possibly the most patriotic snacks I've ever seen. We've got Cheetos Leaves ketchup flavor. And look, we've got the Canadian apology at the top. Sorry, limited time only. And on the back, it says, dangerously Canadian. Celebrate summer with unique maple leaf shapes covered in Canada's iconic ketchup flavor. Let me pull one out for you here. These are actually shaped like maple leaves. I know they're very stumpy and they don't have quite the same shape as in the bag, but they are the soft Cheetos with the ketchup chip powder on them. All right. It's a little odd at first because I'm used to Cheetos being cheesy and these are ketchup-y, but they have grown on me over time. These ones have actually gotten a little stale because we left the bag open, but they're a pretty decent snack. So I would recommend, if you're in Canada, try these out, and if you're not, maybe try and find a hookup that'll send you some. Ketchup flavor is common, but maple leaf shape is not. It depends on the part of the world you're in. And the US, I've gathered, ketchup flavor is not as common for potato chips. But I know the US is not the world. And in other parts of the world, ketchup flavor things may be more common. It's very much a Canadian institution, though. All right, let me have one more, and then we'll play some Tetris. Don't your hands get really dirty from Cheeto dust? Yes. I mean, I've got oh, you can't really see it here. I'm not going to hold my hands too close to the camera. But yeah, Cheeto dust is very much a problem. The most common thing here is paprika or sour cream plus onion. We do have sour cream and onion. We don't have paprika as a chip flavor here at all. That's fascinating. All right, let's get back into some Tetris. And for those just tuning in, I'm Jet from inthirdperson.com, personal look at video games, board games, and other nerdy pursuits. You can also find me on all of the social medias. I'm on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter, all at In Third Person. Oh, I hit the A a little early. Uh-oh. And yeah, I post stuff almost daily on there. Paprika flavor sounds wild. Yeah, I've never heard of paprika as a chip flavor, but I'll have to look out for that. Most common is sour cream and onion, you think? Oh, you don't like savory snacks. Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm a big fan of the savory snacks. That's where it's at. Potato chips, ketchup. We do have sour cream and onion here as well, but it's not the premier flavor. Yeah, I'd say as far as like distinctly Canadian, it would be ketchup chips and all dressed, which is, to my understanding, I'm not entirely sure what's in all dressed, but it is like a mix of a bunch of different flavors in one. I don't know what the exact flavor composition is of an all dressed chip, but I'd be curious to learn someday. All dressed slaps, absolutely. Here. We'll try and clean up this mess from that misdrop earlier. But yeah, in terms of snacks, I know we've got a bunch of new people watching the stream today. We talk about snacks here a lot on In Third Person. What are some of your favorite snacks? You enjoy potato chips? Do you enjoy, chocolate candy bars? I had Funyuns recently. So Funyuns are sort of an onion ring like snack, and I had always thought that they were like in Canada we have a thing called, they're basically called onion rings, but they're like, imagine a soft Cheeto with sour cream and onion powder on it. That's what they taste like. And when Funyuns came to Canada a couple of months ago, I thought Funyuns were the American version of that. And we discovered the hard way, they're not. Funyuns and the Canadian sour cream and onion rings are two very different things. Funyuns are more of a, they're more hard. Like, if you just took the outer coating of an onion ring and deep fried that and served that, it's more of a crunchy sort of snack, and I'm not a big fan. Nah. I don't know if you tried these spicy dill pickle chips. Ugh. I think we have dill pickle chips in the house. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I think I got some for Steph recently, but I'm not doing dill pickle today. Still, one of my most downvoted videos on YouTube is me eating those dill pickle chips. The dill pickle stands just went at me. And Yin says BRB, alright. I do like chocolate. I can only eat like small bits. I used to be able to eat a lot more in one sitting, but the sweetness is a little too much for me at this point. So I'll eat like a chocolate bar, where I can't go any more than that in a sitting. Chips though, I can like throw down. Well, actually no. Even in my old age, I used to be able to down an entire large bag of chips in one sitting. I can't do that now. I can't. It's too much. I can do it in like 2 or 3. I can't do it in 1. My diet is gonna get the best of me at some point. All right. Just out of curiosity, anyone playing Pokemon Go this weekend? Go Fest is happening right now, and right after the stream, I'm actually meeting up with, well, my wife and I are going to meet up with my mother-in-law, who's a huge Pokemon Go fan, and we're gonna go to a park and play some Pogo together. Try and catch all those exclusive mons. I got a shiny Snorlax in Pokemon Go, which is pretty fantastic. You can look at my Instagram stories and see the shiny Snorlax I caught. Unfortunately, I can't show here because Pokemon Go's on the phone and I'm using my phone as a camera. So that's a little bit of a challenge, but I did get the shiny Snorlax and my life is complete. And there was no family button when I was playing Pokemon Go. I had to go and find a bunch of Snorlaxes and hope for the best. Not to say that there's a family button here or anything. There you go, Meg, nice try. Alright. Yeah, maybe in a world where, you know, things start to open up again, I think the biggest thing is if I have to go back to the office, I will probably get back into Pokemon Go. I think the thing that has really stifled my motivation to play is that I'm not outside. It's hard to get motivated when you're not going anywhere, and I don't live in the city, and the amount of people playing is a lot fewer. Like, the only time I can really do raids here is if I either have a coordinated group or we're playing on a big event like Go Fest when there are people out. Otherwise, like, there's no way I can get enough people together for, like, a raid. Basic Milky, just going for it. One of these days. I can't remember if you've got one already, but best of luck in your future attempts. Just like that. Basic Milky just forcing it. Forcing it through. Congratulations. Do you have a name for your shiny Snorlax yet? After this game, we'll run it. I haven't seen to see someone brute force it like that. What a legend. Why does everyone have such good luck? Not everyone has good luck. Oh, but wow. You the GOAT today, Milky. Okay, we'll add you to the list right after this game. My word. Our sixth cousin Basic. No, that's not it. And also, welcome back, Randy. I hope you're doing all right. No relation, as far as I know. All right, top 10. That's good. Old Snorly. Okay. Snorly right after this game. We'll make it happen for you. Again, congrats. I feel like we have been seeing shiny Snorlax more and more of late. Maybe it's just gotten more popular. But I feel like we've been seeing Snorlax a lot. I know I can't change the odds. I think that shiny Snorlax has to be 1 in 50 from now till the end of time. But I don't know. Maybe we need a rarer thing. We do. We have the shiny Jet, of course, at 1 in 300 odds. But uh-oh. I don't know if now was the best time to fish for that T-spin, but we went for it anyway, and we might be dead right here. Damn it! Matt came in 8th. Rainbow shiny Snorlax? Oh, maybe. Just taking a cue from and Gilbert. GG's. I see Matt. I see you 8th place. Taking a cue from Pokemon cards. Okay, let's take a second to reward Basic Milky with his shiny, and then Meg possibly hinting at something for the next segment. Yin going for it now too. Hollow Snorlax Snorly. Let me set this up here. We'll switch the camera. So yeah, while I get this set up, also pause this, edit this panel, and Basic Milky, this is your first one, right? Just scrolling down. It's hard to read the chat. Or here. Browser. So let's zoom in on this section of the page so you can all see nice and clear. Games. Where is the panel now? Where did the panel go? Did I zoom in too far? No, Shiny Club. Here we go. So, number 28, Basic Milky with the name Snorly. Congratulations. Welcome to the club. Joining a group of elite Pokemon trainers. Still, in the grand scheme of things, we've had thousands of attempts at a shiny Snorlax, and we've had, only 28 people ever get it. So, you done good. You done good. Can you change your name to Yenny? Yeah, absolutely. Where are you here? Okay, let's do that. Do you want the _2 yin or just Yinny? Just Yinny. Okay, cool. Congratulations. And Anjum, welcome. I hope you're doing all right. Zoom that back out. Basic Milky going for it again. Speaking of Pokemon, we got some new pulls. We've got some new cards from here. One of the things I bought a tin of Shining Fates. It was the 2-pack tin of Shining Fates on Friday, and within that tin, we happened to pull a full art Piers trainer card. This one, of course, dark type Pokemon, and the ability on there, I don't know if you can see it. Search your deck for an energy card and a dark Pokemon, reveal them and put them into your hand, then shuffle your deck. If you're playing the dark type deck, this is an interesting one, but really it's a very pretty full art. Full art trainer cards are some of my favorites, and this is a good one to have. And also, my mother-in-law, the goat, she gave Steph and I a pack each of Chilling Rain boosters, and within the one that Steph got, she pulled a rainbow rare Shadow Rider Calyrex VMAX, the secret rainbow rare. Oh my goodness, the texture on these with the sparkle, they look so good. And Shadow Rider Calyrex VMAX is right now one of the most powerful cards in the game thanks to its ability, the Underworld Door. I don't have the V yet. I have 2 VMAXs now, but I don't have the V. We have the regular VMAX and now the Rainbow Rare VMAX. I don't have the V, so I can't use it in the game yet. But holy cow, one of the more sought after cards in the Chilling Rain set. Looks absolutely beautiful and an absolute beast to play in the game. So yeah. This looks like a rare card. Yeah, it's one of the rarer cards. All right, let's get back into some Tetris. And one of the things I've been working on a bunch of posts relating to Pokemon TGC. Meg, we have to wrap up our post BT Dubs. We'll have a separate conversation at some point about how we close out that post. But I came to the realization that, like, our dollar store, right? There's a, oh, what is the dollar store called here? The green one. Anyway, you see at the dollar store they have these packs that are not in official Pokemon wrappers. I know in the States they have dollar store packs that have 3 cards. In Canada we have these repackaged cards, not Dollar Tree. Dollarama? It might be, I can't remember. Anyway, they're repackaged by another company and they offer like 20 cards for $4. And I have, now that I'm in the scene and I've opened a bunch of packs, I really think that the dollar store packs, the repackaged cards, aren't worth it. They're really not. And yes, it's cheap. You get a lot of cards, but you're getting, a random assortment of cards from different generations that, hey, if you're trying to play the game, you already know most of these aren't tournament legal anymore. The The condition of the cards is highly suspect. The biggest problem, though, is that because they've been filtered through by other people to make these packs, you're guaranteed to not get anything good from them, especially when they sell those packs separately. And what they do is the bulk packs, they sell 20 cards for $4. And so you're getting 20 cards that you probably don't care about and can't even use in a competitive environment. But then they sell you the rares separately. It's like $2 for 3 rares, and they're like guaranteed gonna be a holo or a rare card, and they give you, the reverse holos of Pokemon that you don't care about, and they give you the cards that are classified as rare, but they're not a holo at all. So they're technically not wrong, but you're never gonna get a Shadow Rider Calyrex Rainbow VMAX out of a dollar store, out of a repackaged pack of cards, because those never get to that point. And so when it comes down to buying packs, are you going to spend $5 to $6 on this? Are you going to spend $5 on this dollar store pack of 20 cards, or are you going to spend it on 10 of the legit stuff? I mean, there's still real cards in the repackaged ones, but I would rather spend $1 more for the shot at the really hot card that I need and can use in tournament play right away versus the dollar store pack that's just a random assortment of things. And not to say that the dollar store packs are worthless. I think if you're just looking for cards and you're collecting and you want you're not necessarily concerned about the condition of the cards, and you're trying to find a Pokemon that currently isn't in rotation, right? The new cards don't have every single Pokemon in them. And you're trying to find, Voltorb, and Voltorb's not in rotation. You might get it from a repackaged pack. But for my purposes, I don't think the dollar store packs are worth it. Target has Pokemon cards, but no one buys them. Well, that's interesting that no one buys. You should tell people where that is, because I'm sure there are a lot of Pokemon fans looking for cards, because there are places that are sold out like crazy. My particular neck of the woods, it's not hard. I don't want to jinx it for myself, but you can get cards. If you want to get a very specific thing, it might be harder. But generally speaking, like, if you're looking for cards, you can get them. I know I've seen horror stories of posts of activity in the States where just the entire shelf is cleared out. Even stuff like theme decks, which have no collector value whatsoever, have been stripped bare off the shelves because the pandemonium for Pokemon cards is such where there are people, particularly scalpers, that will just buy anything with Pokemon and hope they can resell it for more later. Yep, there we go. Let's hit a couple more here. Almost all clear. Damn. But it isn't. Yeah, again, I'm nearing the end of my Chilling Reign booster box, and then I think we chill out for a little bit. I don't need any more Vivid Voltage packs because we got the Pikachu VMAX. I don't need any more Shining Fates because we got the Charizard. I got enough Battle Styles cards. I've got enough champion. Like, I literally had to buy all of Modern Pokemon to be like, you know what? I don't need any more Modern Pokemon. And I'm not into the vintage collecting at all. That sounds like a very dark place for me personally. So we won't need those. So I'll probably chill till the next major set, which is out at the end of August. At which point, that will probably destroy my wallet. What games are you guys looking forward to leading up to the I guess the back half of the year. Holy cow! It's mid-July. We're over halfway through 2021. It feels like it's gone by so fast, and it's weird. Just the feeling of the passage of time, where March 2020 felt like 5 years. It was such a slow time when all of a sudden the entire world just paused, and then it kind of felt like, even though the world wasn't the same, it was starting to move quickly again, and now it's crazy how fast stuff is moving, and we're still not even fully reopened yet, and it feels like time is moving so quickly. Yeah, I think we just gotta, enjoy the time while it's here. It was actually funny when Steph and I went to a mall. It's one of the more popular malls in the greater Toronto area, and they had to regulate traffic into the mall by forcing people to line up outside the mall before you could get in. Uh-oh. This is gonna hurt real bad. And the mall was gonna close in like 2.5 hours, and Steph was like, oh, there's no point. The mall's gonna be closed by the time we there's no. And I was like, wait, but by the time we get in here, we're still gonna have like 2 hours to shop. Oh no, we'll still have like 2 hours to shop. But she was just kind of in that mindset of like, all right, well, it's almost done, therefore it's done. And I think it's very easy to look at time in that way of like, well, before you know it, it's Halloween, and then it's Christmas, and then it's 2022, and then I'm dead, right? It's just time. You just fast forward in your head time, and then you just get this sense of like defeat of like, what's even the point of anything? Because yeah, at a certain point, like, we're just gone. But I think it's important that we try and embrace the day and enjoy the time that we have here, whatever that time might be. You die next year. I mean, just fast forwarding, right? The way that we kind of have this defeatist mentality. Ooh, animated emotes. I don't have one of those yet. I have to set a follower emote too. When you follow the channel, you can now set it so that when you follow, you get an emote. I want to make it a custom thing. I don't know what that's going to be yet though. Once I do, I'll reach out to Heather. Shoutouts to HQ Agancillo on Twitch to make one, but I don't know what that is yet. Is it a Pokemon one? Is it a, I don't know. Is it the rain? Is it I don't know, something related to the stream in some shape or form. Okay, just as a heads up, I need to step away for like a minute, so we'll count down this, and actually let's shout out everybody here outside the top 2. If I see your name, if you're in here, let me know if I miss your name. I need to step aside for a quick second, and then we'll go back to some more Tetris. Randy, if you're still here, you're running the stream. Actually, no, Meg, you are in charge of the stream while I am gone. You know what to do. Scroll all the way back up. Uh-oh. Yeah, you know how to do it. Run the stream. I'm giving you full control of the stream. So please run it while I step aside for a quick sec. BRB. All right, what I miss? What I miss? Video games, board games, and other Pokemon pursuits. It's like Jet's in the room with us. Coldest thighs on Twitch. I actually have... Seriously, Meg, I actually have other Pokemon pursuits to talk about right now. As I was walking back here, I was like, oh yeah, I got that thing, and we should talk about it. So here we go. Steph and I went to a thrift store the other day, and we saw this Pokemon thing, and we were like, we should grab it for fun, just to see what it's like. And we're fans of Pokemon, we're fans of tabletop games, and so why wouldn't we grab Yahtzee Junior Pokemon Edition? So this is a kid's version of Yahtzee. Instead of numbers, you're rolling for Pokemon. It's a very simplified version of Yahtzee. You're doing 5 rounds and you're cashing in for very simple combinations of Pokemon. I do find it, and I dropped one of the dice. I'm gonna have to fish that out later. It's kind of odd. I think they just released the generation because it's Mudkip and is that Why Not? I can't remember the names of these particular Pokemon, but it's not necessarily, you know, the heavy hitter Pokemon except for Pikachu. But I do have an issue with the way the game is designed, because you're trying to get the 5 Pokemon, but then Pikachu counts as a wild. So it's actually really easy to get 5 of a kind with a Pikachu die in there, which, you know, I guess for kids it makes it a little easier to score the Pokemon equivalent of a Yahtzee. So, I mean, I was never really gonna play this seriously anyway, but if you find it and you've got some little kids that are looking to play Yahtzee, sure. Dizliz, good morning. Everyone knows Pikachu. Yep. Okay, give me a quick sec. I need to fish out this die from the floor. Meg, you're back in charge again. Give me a sec. All right, we're back. Thank you. Meg's still running the stream. That's good. I don't want to interrupt Meg. I'm just gonna say that the countdown is starting again, and then continue answering Meg's question. For everybody, what's your favorite Pokemon? Mine is Snorlax, of course. Number 2 is probably still Raichu. I have a soft spot in my heart for Edgelord Pikachu. Basic, Milky, Magikarp. Okay, I get that. I get that. Glaceon, generally just like evolutions. Oh. Again, I don't know if you collect the cards, but the next set of Pokemon cards is all evolutions. They're all getting fancy versions of cards. Dizliz says Score Bunny. That's a good choice. The Magikarp game was a lot of fun. Jet, why do you do this to me? Oh, do we need to pull up the pictures of those cards? Oh, the evolution cards look amazing. In Japan, the set is called Eevee Heroes. Here it will be called Evolving Skies, and it's a mix of the Eevee cards and the Dragon cards. Where money's going. The Magikarp Jump. I've never played that one. I remember that came out a while back. I haven't played it. But yeah, kind of crazy. Magikarp got its own game. It was so fun, huh? Magikarp Jump. We have some Magikarp Jump fans in the chat. Cool. I've never played it. Is it worth playing now? It literally just I mean, a lot of phone games are just tapping the screen. And watching the bar go up. All right. Was it like a cookie clicker? And you go up 7, you get 70 levels. Only the rest of the Pokemon Stadium games were there. Yikes, I have, mistakes were made here with this build. Yikes. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. We'll fix it. We'll fix it. Bob the Builder, can he fix it? Yes, he can. From start to finish. Wow. Okay. Well, shout outs to Magikarp Jump. You expect it to be mindless tapping. That's fair. Do any of you have any guilty pleasure games? I know we've talked about it from time to time, and a number of people are like, "Oh no, I just like the games that I like," and that's great. I think that's the right mentality to go. But are there any games that you feel guilty for enjoying? Like, oh, this game is actually considered a bad game, but I really like it. Like, everybody hates Fortnite, but I like Fortnite. No, it's fine. If you like Fortnite, it's all good. Uh-oh. I think I'm more the other way around of there are games that people say are really good, and then I play them, and I'm like, I don't know what you guys are... I don't agree at all. Used to play Mobius Final Fantasy, but it shut down, so not know. I have no idea what that is. Tell me more. What is that? Yeah, again, Final Fantasy is not a... I know very little about Final Fantasy. You could tell me basically anything, and I would believe you. Because I have played about an hour of Final Fantasy 1 on the NES, and about an hour of Final Fantasy 3/Final Fantasy 6 on the SNES. That's the extent of my knowledge. There's a dude with a sword. Okay, and then the somebody dies. Was the best. Everything you know about Final Fantasy is from Kingdom Hearts. Fair enough. Again, I just am not... I never got into JRPGs, so I've missed that entire... largely that entire genre, but in particular, I don't know anything about Final Fantasy other than it's false advertising, and the fantasy was never final and will never be final. Do they ever even say in the games, oh, we're going out on our final this is the Final Fantasy. Really hope Square Enix will release the 7 remake on Steam. I'm gonna guess they will. I don't think it's gonna be exclusive. That's coming to Xbox, right? I mean, I guess I could be wrong. I don't know. Again, I know very little, so I shouldn't try and speak out of turn here with stuff I don't understand. Uh-oh. Oh, no, yeah, that one. That one. Now we use this one. And now we're, I mean, in a slightly less bad predicament, but still not great. I know I blocked the hole, but I'm trying to, yeah, in the immediate term, just get some combos going and whittle down the stack so that we could do that. Okay, it seems like we've got at least a couple of Final Fantasy fans here in the chat. For someone like me, who's never played a Final Fantasy before, where should I start? And I'm not necessarily saying what is the best Final Fantasy game. I'm saying, as someone who is new to the genre, new to the franchise, and would be interested in playing, where is the best place to start? Uh-oh. I keep making unforced errors here. Yikes. There we go. All games are independent. Just ignore 12, 13, and 15. Why would I ignore 12, 13, and 15? Of 6 someday. Okay. Oh, Milky. Oh, we got some conflicting info in the chat. Why are we ignoring 15? The gameplay was pretty fun. Oh. The plot is bad. Okay. All right, top 6. Ooh, that was a weird T-spin, but all right. I'll take that. Again, just to get the junk out of here. Top 5. Boom. 4. Come on. There it is. Top 3. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. Stop it. Stop it. Uh-oh. Oh, no. I think I have messed this one up beyond... Oh, okay. Oh, no! No! This is really, really bad. Like, god-awful bad. I could have won that, too. Oh, my goodness. I should have won that. I rarely say I should have won that. I know it was getting bad, but I made some really poor choices, poor mistakes at the end. Unforced errors. Ugh. 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 GG's. Did the stream die? Oh no. Let me know when you guys see me again.
My mind just went.
Oh, faithful,
Yeah, right.
faithful bowl of soup. Thank you for, thank you for the follow. That's gonna. Oh man, that's gonna suck to edit. I think we're just gonna have to lose the stream on Twitch. The VOD on Twitch is gonna be gone. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I threw the controller, which you shouldn't do, and I inadvertently hit the stop stream button by throwing the controller on the desk. Ugh. GG's, everybody. And welcome back. Again, for those just tuning in, I'm Jet from inthirdperson.com. Personal look at video games, board games, and other nerdy pursuits. We're playing some Tetris right now. Matt, GG's 42. Ugh. Yeah, we're gonna have to lose the VOD on Twitch. I'm not uploading a different
My
version.
mind just went.
Oh, what?
Yeah, right.
Chaos Excel.
Faithful Bowl of Soup and Chaos Excel, thank you for the follows.
All right, let's get back into these games. I mean, I appreciate the support. Again, thank you to No Easy Kills for the raid earlier today. And then the follows: Quagsire, Xeon Gamer, Matt, Faithful Bowl of Soup, Chaos Excel. Much love to you all and welcome. I hope you're enjoying the show. And for everybody that came back and is usually here, thank you guys for hanging out as well. And yeah, Faithful, welcome. I hope you're doing all right. If you want to get in on some Tetris, we're starting up in a sec. If you just want to hang out, that's cool too. 2, 1, go. I think it's incredibly cool that people come hang out on the stream whenever they can and feel like they come out here to make their day better, whatever that might be. It's so sick. keep at it. We've got some more streams coming, of course. Wednesday, we're gonna be playing It Takes Two. Sunday, I'm leaning towards Rogue Company, but I'm not quite sure. Tetris will be back. Of course, we stream this game more than any other game, and I'll let you guys know when this is coming back. You're clearly in a side lobby. Ah, damn. Shoot, I wonder how many people dipped because I accidentally rage quit the stream. Oh well. Nah, today's been fun. Today's been fun. For everybody here, do you guys stream? How's your stream going? If your Twitch partner, what piece of advice can you impart on me as a small-time streamer? Actually, I found out. You are an affiliate. Congratulations on that affiliate status. I found out yesterday. That Steph's cousin has been putting in some work on YouTube, and he started making videos last year, and he finally made some that caught momentum. He's officially monetized on YouTube now, and he's got multiple videos that have pulled in over 100,000 views. So congratulations to him. And again, he's just a guy with a dream, just using whatever equipment he has. He has like no professional anything. He just had these ideas and is working them out, and it's working for him. So yeah, kudos. Whatever you've got, if you've got interest in streaming games or creating React tier lists, whatever it is, just use whatever you got. You can worry about getting the better equipment later. It's more important to get the practice and the experience of what it's like to make content, to stream, put yourself out there, and then figure out the equipment later. And Basic Milky, congratulations to you too on hitting affiliate. Get that Jeff Bezos money. We'll go here, and then we'll go here. Yes. Keep that combo going. Uh-oh. For those on the stream, do you have ambitions of making streaming your career? For me, I'm not at that point. I love making content. I write for... Yeah, I have my own website, and I'm making content on TikTok and Instagram and Twitter and so on. I love the sharing my thoughts and opinions in different mediums and sorts. I don't know if I would want to do it as a streamer. As a content creator that was doing other stuff, like if I was able to build this into an ecosystem where I could still write and, you know, maybe do a podcast or something, or host a show, I think I'd be more inclined to. If it was just the sort of the, I guess, the traditional archetype of what we think of a streamer, of let's hang out and play video games, I enjoy doing that a lot. I don't know if I want to do that as like a career. I think it would be part of what I would want to do, but not the thing. But yeah, I think we're a long ways away from me having any sort of serious conversations of like, oh man, am I going full time? Like, nah, not anytime soon. It'd be cool to be in a position where we have those types of conversations about the stream, but we ain't there yet, and I'm not too worried about it. I'm grateful for, you know, all the support that you've shown me since I started streaming years ago. I see it more as a hobby and creating stuff around it. Fair enough. Yeah, I'm not too stressed about the career stuff. Like, I will say that there was a time where I absolutely was stressed when I would stream. It was during the times when the stream had 0 viewers, and it's not the most pleasant experience to put yourself out there and then there's no one on the other end that's watching, and that can be disheartening. But I think that, you know, knowing that there are people that value what I'm doing here, whether that's one person, whether it's 10 people, whether it's 100 people. We haven't had 100 people on the stream yet, but whatever that number is, knowing that there are people who enjoy what we're doing here and carve time out of their day to hang out is like the coolest thing in the world to me, and I'm good with that. And I think the onus is on me to continue to try and make the stream better for you. So continue to come up with other ways. Would you actually go full-time if I had the chance? It depends on what terms. Like, I wouldn't just say full-time yes. Like, it would have to be, what type of hours am I putting in on stream, off stream, promoting it? Is it, you know, am I then like making YouTube videos to promote the stream on top of that? How much money is it? Like, if someone said I could make this a full-time career, but I would have to stream Tetris exclusively, only Tetris 99 from now to the end of time, and I could make a comfortable career to that, I'd probably say no. I don't want it on those terms. I want the flexibility to be able to play other stuff, and that unfortunately makes things very difficult for me to make this a full-time thing, because people come to your stream because they want to see a specific thing, and part of that is, you know, games. There are those who, you know, if you're not playing the game they want to see, they're not going to show up, and that's okay, and that's totally within their rights. But I just don't feel, I wouldn't feel fulfilled being tied down to one game as for my livelihood. Yeah, variety is a lot more difficult because you have to, the selling proposition becomes you. That's horrifying. Okay. Here we go. Top 3. I know we've come close many times today. Haven't been able to close the deal. Is this the time? Can we do it now? Top 2. All the lines are gone. We've got literally 1 block left on this. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh, RNG was not kind to us on that one. Oh, okay. We can make that work. We'll make that work. Okay. Take the 3. Thank you for the power up there. Hopefully that's going to be enough to push this over the top. Let's go! I see they're on the ropes. Got him! Woo! Thank you, Blank Zero, for powering me up there to make that final push. Got him. Got him.
Game over.
You dropped him that paper. Putting up another dub on the board. GG's, everybody. Got it that time. Woo!
All right. Where's the button? There we go. Let me go and update the counter. Oh, wrong button. This card changes. Oh, I hope that didn't break anything here. We'll add a 2. We'll shout out everybody that was in there that I recognize. Again, if you're here and I don't call you, let me know. Let me know where you placed, and I'll shout you out. I see a Mishi at 4. It's not the Mishi I know. I'm pretty sure it's not the Mishi I know. I don't know if anyone's here. All right. No worries. No worries. You placed 100. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Blank Zero says, just too easy? Nah, it's never easy. Never too easy. I'm not that good. Not that good. Actually, looking at the top here, I was at Toys R Us the other day, and I saw another one of these. Of course, the tried and true money gun that we use to celebrate every 100 follows, and they were clearing them out. It was still a little more expensive than what I would have liked to have paid. Like, they were selling it for 20. I got this for, I think, 12 at a treasure hunt, and treasure hunt is like this like liquidation warehouse that takes toys and clothes and like all the department store stuff that they don't want anymore, and they sell it for super cheap, but the condition of it varies wildly. If I could get another one of these for like $12, I would love to dual wield and just spin on the chair and fire the gun, but $20 was a little much. But I look forward to firing this again one day. Once we hit 500, we'll do that. We've got a ways to go, but one of these days, we'll get there. We'll get there. All right, let's go count it down. Get some more Tetris going. Of course, Meg, just in case you were wondering, yes, your cards are still here. 500 followers to Mario. That would be crazy. Absolutely crazy. Not gonna happen. Yin then makes like 100 burner accounts to get there. You here to Mario? I don't know what you mean by that. Here to Mario. Instead of tomorrow. What? You got very confused too. Oh, instead of tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, the fact over 400 is pretty wild. Like I remember. Yeah, don't do it yet. I will delete those. Once upon a time, the small stream. I still think about that time all the time of starting out on Twitch when there was no one watching. And it's tough. It's honestly the hardest stretch of time as a content creator, because it's different when I write a blog where no one knows how many people are going to the blog or not. And then on Twitch, it's like, oh, everyone can see that I have 4 follows, and everyone can see that I have 0 views. And I'm trying to promote the stream. I'm putting it out there on Twitter that I'm live, and then there's no one here. And who am I having I'm trying to talk, but like there's no one here, and that's weird. And that becomes a vicious cycle. Oh no. Oh no, I should have put it that way, so then I could have created the T-spin double there. Oh, look at that. Gloria's I-spin. Top tier strats right there. Oh my goodness. This may end very poorly for us very early. Yikes. Yeah, streaming is, I think, one of the toughest mediums to break through. Definitely the hardest one I have worked in, having done writing and podcasting and videos. I think that the hardest platform to make anything happen in is streaming, for sure, because of I think streaming is still very much a niche thing. There are not that many relative to how many people will watch a YouTube video. The number of people that will watch a Twitch stream is very small. And then on top of that, it's just hard to get discovered because the platforms aren't set up for... They are set up to reward the people who are drawing in views to get more views. And I'm not mad at Twitch for that specific thing. Like it is in their best financial interest to promote the big streamers all the time because they are the people that are bringing in the money. But you know, it's up to me to figure out how to grow this thing. It's already known in Tetris 90. It's already known. Yeah, see that being. Here's the term. I'm not trying to discredit anyone in this way, but I've heard this term from Ashley Christ of how to grow, like being micro famous, as in you are well known in a community, whether you are a frequent chatter or you play these games with other streamers and they know your gamer tag, and then when you stream they go follow you too. But being known in making a positive impact through other means, and then people go and check you out because they know you from something else, is absolutely a viable way of getting your name out there. And I also think that that streaming isn't for everybody. I think just because I think that's something that was a lesson to learn. Probably the biggest lesson that I've had to learn is the idea that playing video games and streaming, just because you like playing video games doesn't necessarily mean you will like streaming. Streaming is a completely different thing. It's the act of setting up the equipment, making sure you're live, making sure you're engaging and entertaining to an audience, and it's different from pressing the buttons. The pressing the buttons is the easy part. The making a good stream is the hard part. Saying that it's easier to bring over an audience from the platform rather than building a community from scratch or something like that. Yeah. Like just on TikTok, for example. I'm far from the biggest TikToker on that platform, but in what, 4 months I've been on TikTok, we've generated over 1 million views. I'm nowhere near that, and because of the way Twitch tracks numbers and being weird at the start of my streams, the number you see, the 200,000, I'm pretty sure that's a bogus number. It's not even, I know it's a bogus number. It's not even close to that, and it would take me eons before I could hit 1 million on Twitch. Okay, I know that's a risky move, you will, but we'll go for it. There it is. Okay. Yeah, I think the big thing, Twitch is hard. Don't feel bad if your stream is at like 0 views, because I think the stat is almost 90% of streamers stream to 5 viewers or less, like 5 concurrent viewers or less. You are in good company. Lots of people stream to very few. Even Twitch partners. If you look at Sully Gnome and look at the stats and how it's broken down, there's usually hundreds of Twitch partners that are streaming to less than 5 people. So at one point they were getting over 75, and now they have very few. Also, this game is going to end kind of early, and I don't like. Hold on, wait. Hold on, don't bury me just yet. Keep the casket door open. We might be able to make something happen here. Uh-oh. Oh, come on. Oh, no! I think we're done. Nah. Nice try. It was alright. Both teams played hard. We were visiting my mother-in-law yesterday, and the subject of my stream came up, and she'd mentioned her favorite clips of me to watch are the ones when I rage. And she's like, yeah, when he throws the controller and stuff, it's really funny. I was like, really? That's the part? That's the part? The rage, that's the biggest value I have. Thank you, I guess. It was that and making fun of myself were her favorite parts. Bum, bum, bum. Is it alright if I have... I don't know if Steph's gonna get mad if I eat some more of these. Again, the Canadian ketchup Cheetos. I'll have a couple more. I'm getting hungry. Share with the chat. Here you go. Enjoy. How'd that taste? Here, I'm gonna eat. I know you have the next bite. Share spit. Enjoy that. COVID. Yep. I'm a monster. I'm sorry. Let's do a couple more. Yeah, we left the... I should have rolled up the bag because we left it on the coffee table overnight and now they're kind of stale. I'm still going to eat them, but they could have been in better condition. Rip. Down to top 2. Do I have ketchup on my... Oh, no, I'm not going to zoom in with my teeth. There's no way for me to check off stream. So we'll just leave it. I'm going to entrust that I look all right. You left them open? I know. I'm a bad snacker. That was a huge mistake on my part. And I apologize profusely to you that oh man. How do you pronounce that, by the way? Zun Zion. Congratulations to you. Here we go. Drop a bomb. We'll make it rain a little bit for you. Oh, Chaos is here? Chaos Excel. Okay. It seems like we had some ringers in the chat here, or ringers in the lobby. GG's. Chaos XL. No, he isn't yet. Oh, Tetris community hanging out. Welcome, everybody. Mary/Greg. All right. Okay, I'm gonna have one more of these. I don't know. We'll play again. You're gonna be lurking for a bit. All right. Enjoy the lurk, Basic Milky. Run that timer. Can we have one more as well? All right, here. I'll zoom in like way close. Enjoy. Part of a balanced breakfast. Cheetos. I realize I have cold pizza in the fridge. Eat that for breakfast. That'd be good. Still don't have... I'm excited. Okay, here's another a life thing. Potentially excited for. Steph and I haven't had a microwave for most of the time we've lived in this house. Unfortunately, not long after we moved in and the insurance that the previous owner had on the appliances ran out, the microwave died. And we've been in a little bit of a predicament where the entire kitchen was built around this microwave being a particular size. It's not a standard size microwave. It's like a quarter of an inch bigger than the standard size. And so if we were to get another microwave, we'd pretty much have to tear apart. We think we would have to tear apart the entire kitchen to make it fit. So we just haven't had one. But one of our in-laws' neighbors is moving out. They're moving out of the country and getting rid of everything. And one of the things they're getting rid of is a microwave. And the dimensions are the standard size and they're giving it away. So for free, we get the opportunity to see if it fits. And if it does fit, that's great. The microwave does work, and we'll have a functional microwave again. And, you know, it doesn't match the look of our appliances, but, you know, it works, and we'll at least have the confidence to know that we can go and buy another one and make it work. So yeah, we just have not had a microwave. You know, we have to warm stuff up in a toaster oven, or, you know, we haven't had microwave popcorn in forever, and that's probably the biggest travesty of all. You would not be able to live without a microwave? I thought I wouldn't be able to live without a microwave either. You just kind of live with it. You have to defrost stuff the night before, and if you don't, you call up the Uber, you get the Uber Eats going. But I do miss the microwave a lot. Supposedly once the, yeah, I'll let you guys know if the microwave thing works. I really hope it does. Because if we have to renovate the entire kitchen to make our microwave fit, I'm going to be so upset. That's going to be so expensive. That, or we just get a microwave you can sit on the counter. But we already have so little counter space that having a traditional microwave sitting on a counter would be incredibly detrimental to us. Do I have a toaster? I have a toaster oven. I don't have a regular toaster. I need that eyepiece in the worst way. Yikes. Okay, that goes down. Here. I think this may burn us in the long run. No, 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 we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. But, yeah, we just lived without it. I don't have a microwave. AMA. Yeah, I've known people that didn't have a mic, like they made the choice of we don't like preparing our food this way or warming stuff up in this way. And I always thought like that's weird. Why, what? The convenience of the microwave is so great though, and then now we haven't had a microwave, and I get it. There are certain things that you'll completely miss out on, but there are other ways of going about it. You know, I haven't had, I'm sure I could warm up like a pizza pocket in a toaster oven. It might actually taste better, but yeah, the convenience of just zapping something in a microwave is something I miss dearly. How do you sleep at night without a microwave? Oh geez, it's, in the early days it was hard. Like, we had just bought the house, and the insurance, like the previous owner did not have to get insurance on the appliances for us, but they did, and that was awesome. And then the microwave died, and I don't know if they knew in advance that the microwave was on its last legs, but it sucked for a while, and we stressed about it a lot. And then at a certain point we were just like, you know what, we'll live with it until we can get a new microwave. And it was never a matter of money. Like, we can afford a microwave, and when we first started looking, we were looking to replace it right away. And then once we realized that the dimensions of how the kitchen was built might be a problem, then we kind of put the looking for a new microwave on hold, because we wanted to make sure we could, you know, we didn't want to spend that kind of money on the stovetop mounted microwave for it to not fit in the kitchen and go through that whole ordeal. So we just stopped. And unfortunately, we can't get the same model that is currently in there right now, because they don't make that version anymore. It's an old microwave. Other things I've learned to live with. I mean, this is, I know, the ultimate of first world problems, but my car has heated front seats. I think it's an incredible invention, especially if you live in if you live in a tropical climate, it doesn't matter. If you live in the frozen north of Canada, heated seats are an absolute godsend. The heated seat on my side of the car stopped working last winter. Like, it would go in and out, but now it's just dead. So I don't get the heated seat. Steph still gets it, which is great. No, my butt freezes every time we get in the car in the winter, and it's awful. And unfortunately, my car is no longer under warranty, and it would probably cost an arm and a leg to fix. So I don't. I just, go through winters with a cold butt, and that's just the way I live. It is my cross to bear. Now, if the air conditioning went out, then we got a different problem. If the air conditioning went out in the car, I can't have that. I'm not going through the summer heat without being able to cool the entire car. If it's just my butt that gets frozen, I'll deal. But if it's everybody in the car is sweating profusely, I'll have to figure that out. Okay, here we go. Rip. Uh-oh. Other major sticking points for me that a lot of people are just like, oh, okay, it's fine. But I was like, nope, gotta resolve this situation right away. The Nintendo Switch Joy-Cons, right? I played... You don't have to have a Pro Controller. I'm gonna say that right now. You don't have to have a Pro Controller. You can just play with the your Joy-Cons and the Joy-Con grip, and that will work okay. Like, you could use that as your controller in perpetuity. And on the first night of having a Nintendo Switch, I used the Joy-Cons in the grip and immediately said, nah, fam, I gotta go get a Pro Controller right now, because this will not stand, and neither will that game, because we taking it. Got him. GG's, everybody. Chaos Excel, second place. GG's. Where else are you? Where are you at, Matt? In 18th? We gotta update the counter again. That's cool. So I'll update the counter, and then, of course, as we do, we gotta celebrate. Woo! Let's get, oh, wrong button. I needed the zoom, and then...
Game over.
Dropping that paper. Copper Key, thank you for the air horn. GG's Matt, GG's Chaos, GG's everybody. You all played well.
Alright, let's back out. Get a couple more in here. And again, for those just tuning in, Jet from inthirdperson.com, personal look at video games, board games, and other nerdy pursuits. Let's get that countdown going. Get a couple more games in here. Thanks for the games. You gotta head out and do some chores. Thank you, Matt, for dropping by. It's been a pleasure having you. Hopefully see you next time. Take care. One, go. So yeah, we'll get a couple more games in before I have to... Oh, you just finished with the side lobby? I don't know if you're gonna get in on this one. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, definitely not. You did win. All right, congrats. Let me drop some small money for you there. Yeah, we're gonna play a couple more, and then Steph and I gotta head out. We're gonna go play some Pokemon Go with Steph's mom. It's gonna be great. Hoping to get some more shiny Pokemon, get all the exclusives, the region exclusives, of course. Sock is in North America for the first time. So that's been fun to try and catch good ones of those. And then, yeah, today's a busy day. We have that, and then I think we're going to the theater. The plan is to go to the theater tonight to watch the new Fast and Furious movie. So, going to the theater. Theater's open for the first time. That's gonna be cool. I don't know how I feel about eating popcorn in the theater yet, though, and that's like my favorite thing. Going to the theater to get the theater popcorn. But then, you know, maybe I slip it under the mask the whole time. I haven't thought through the logistics of this, but I look forward to going back. Cough on some people for you. Ian. You watched a pitch meeting video about the new Fast and Furious. Looks like one of those, this makes no sense, but it's fun movies. I mean, Fast and Furious has been, this makes no sense, but it's fun for quite some time now. So I'm all right with it. I'm sure it will be a big dumb action movie, as they have been since, you know, Fast 4. I'm not much of a fan of the ones before then. They were a little too car geeky for me. Okay, there. Look at all these people on the right-hand side trying to take me down. Not gonna happen. At least not right now. Although we have an awkward double dependency here. There we go. Yeah, you guys hold all of that. Take it. Eat those sparks. All of them. The pixie dust. Send it. There we go. We knocked a couple of them out. For everybody in the chat, what's your favorite action movie? Matrix, Die Hard, is it a Fast and Furious film? I don't know if Jumanji counts as an action film, but we watched Steph and I watched the new Jumanji movies back to back, and they're pretty good. I had low expectations for those reboots, especially no Robin Williams, and they made it a video game thing instead of a board game thing. But I thought they riffed on the concept really well. You don't have one? Fair enough, Ian. I love of modern action films, my favorite is the new, it's Mad Max. I cannot remember for the life of me what the subheading of that movie was called. Fury Road, that's it. Mad Max Fury Road. Fantastic film. And it just is a non-stop race. The movie just like starts at a high speed and then just keeps going. They actually did, well, other than that, in the first movie, the guy asks a question, which I was like, are you for real? Okay, yeah, don't spoil it. Jumanji, new movie first. Okay. Yeah, that one's starring The Rock, Karen Gillan, and Kevin Hart. It's a fun movie. There we go. Clear all these out. Top 30. Of course, first place or bust. You do not keep track of a favorite action movie either. Fair enough. Fair enough. That was just something I came up with at the spur of the moment. And off the top of my head, Mad Max is the one that I came up with. Though I do enjoy the first Matrix movie a lot. Die Hard, of course, a Christmas classic. Terminator 2 is great. Of course, I'm pulling all old movies here. The James Bond films, anybody? Mission Impossible? The Expendables? All right, if you guys aren't the the biggest aficionados with action films, what's your favorite romance movie? You guys have a favorite? Any Notebook stands? Here, Eddie fans, what is that? The Nicholas Sparks movies, all of that, the Twilights. You don't watch films? Fair enough. To all the boys I've loved before, you only watch movies when people make me watch movies. Fair enough. You enjoyed Arrival. Okay. Wait, that was the... Oh, that was the Dev Patel one? The... Where he's trying to find his family in India? Is that it? I could be right. Whether it is or not, that movie with Dev Patel was fantastic. Is it Dev Patel, his name? Nothing about India. Okay. Wait, Arrival was the... No, that's the... What's her name? The Rachel... Not Rachel McAdams. Amy Adams, right? With the aliens and they're talking to the aliens? Is that Arrival? That one was... Yes, okay. That was a fantastic movie as well. And I've always said, like, Steph and I watch, like, every year we go through and watch the Best Picture nominees. And if I were to direct a movie, Jet got to make a movie and cast whoever he wanted in it. I've always said the two leads in that film, it would star Christian Bale and Amy Adams. I think everything they're in is just like, they are so good. And I think they would be incredibly good in that movie. Also in the Jet film, it would also co-star Sam Rockwell, and Viola Davis would also be in this film. I don't know what it would be about. I haven't thought about it yet, but give me those four actors in a film, and whatever I make will be incredible. When is this Jet film directed by Jet coming out? You're curious. I'm working on the script at the moment, and then we're gonna have to go through a couple of rounds of fundraising, probably through, you know, Twitch subs and GoFundMe. We might have to set up a Patreon. You know, unfortunately, Christian Bale and Amy Adams and Viola Davis don't come cheap, but I think if we run a couple subathons, we should be able to cover their costs. Because that's all it's going to take, right? Top 3. Let's go. Huge combos there at the end. I don't know if it's going to be enough. Bomb them. Keep it going. Top 2. Uh-oh. Keep that going. We might have blasted all our combos a little early, because all of a sudden now we have a whole stack here to work with. Okay. As long as we can keep this side under control. Uh-oh. Now we might be in trouble. Okay, there. Okay, nope. Oh no, they are striking back. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Here. I know we created that gap. Technically room for a T-spin. That wasn't necessarily what I was going for, but that'll be all right. Oh no. Oh no, stop it. Whoever this is, stop it. No. Oh, this is not looking good at all. Crawl that over. Oh, I should have done the... Okay, we're come on, no! Oh man. Oh, and that broke too. Why did that break? That should. Oh, maybe because. Let me give you your points back, Randy. Oh my goodness. What a travesty. Ugh. And this not even. Let's try it. Okay, that's gonna. There it is. There it is. Ugh. Did that actually type F in the chat on top of... I forgot I put that in there. I forgot that when that picture goes off, it also types F in the chat. But GG's, that was well played. I'm really tight about the outcome of that. Ooh. Dark Chad, number 39. Wow. The names sometimes that y'all use out here, crazy. JJ Lynn. I feel like we've seen that name a couple times today. All right, let me set up one thing, and then we'll play one more. If y'all are up for that. Okay, yeah, we're gonna do one more before we call it. So yeah, let's run the timer one more time. Thank you everybody who hung out today. I'll work my way up from the chat as I see it. Yin blank 0, player 2 start, Zian gamer. I should have. Oh, I can't. All right, off the top of my head, Yin, Matt, no easy kills. Thanks for the raid. Okay. Oh no, I hit the wrong button. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. Let's try that again. Hold on. I'll throw out some more shout. Zihan Gamer, Yinny, Chaos Excel, Copper Key, Megan Plays Games. Everybody, we'll be back. Hold on. Wait. We'll be. We might do Pokemon on Tuesday. TBD. Yeah, possibly Pokemon Tuesday. Definitely It Takes Two Wednesday, and then Sunday I'll have to figure that out. I'm leaning towards Rogue Company, but we'll see. And then yeah, we'll be back with some more Tetris 2 Sundays from now. It's a fortnightly thing here. Bi-weekly. Again, you can also follow me on all the platforms: YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. I post stuff every day. Whether it's highlights of the stream, games I'm playing, I make original content on there as well. Open up Pokemon cards, all that stuff. I actually made some really dorky Pokemon card videos for the next little bit. I already know what the third one is, but I got out the photo light box, like the box where you can take all the nice product shots with the plane with the white backdrop, and I shot some video of some cards in there. Those are ready to go up as well, and I know at least what the third one is going to be. It'll be a themed one based on a certain type of Pokemon card. Yikes. Off to a horrid start. Leaning a little too heavily on this eyepiece here. There we go. Bring it all down. So for everybody in the chat, what do you guys got going on this weekend? Yeah, I'm going to be playing Pokemon Go. with my wife and my mother-in-law, and then watching a movie. What say you? I hope it's something fun, exciting, safe. You don't do anything to get yourself sick. We're almost at the finish line here. Okay. Down. Oh no. Yeah, okay. We'll go with that over there. And also Mario Golf. Anyone playing Mario Golf here? Steph and I, well, I don't think we're going to be able to play this weekend, but looking forward to playing that with Steph again. You're off school for 4 weeks. Nice. What does, how does school work in terms of summer vacation where you are, Yin? Like out here in Canada, like elementary and high school goes from September to June, and then school is off for July and August, and then comes back in September. I know in some parts of the States, school starts in August, which I always found weird. But hey, to each their own. We're off for 7 weeks. Okay. From late June to mid-August. Huh. Seems like you have a little bit shorter of a summer vacation than we do out here. You should protest that. Fight the power. Push off school till September. I don't know if this is true or not, but I remember one of my high school teachers discussing the whole concept of summer break, and that summer break came about because at the time it was implemented, the students were given time off in the summer to help their parents on the farm. Now, obviously, most kids these days don't work on farms, so we don't necessarily need to have a summer break. The kids could, in theory, go straight through. Yeah, maybe you do like 2 weeks here and there, or spread them out a little differently. But the summer vacation technically doesn't have to be a thing anymore if we as a society don't want it to be. Quite a bit of smaller breaks throughout the year, though. Okay. So, here, if I was to say, I don't know, you could finish school, what, 3 years? Would you take a deal where you would sacrifice your summers to finish school off a couple of years early? Would you take that? And I know there's other considerations as well, like do you finish then are you finished your schooling by the time you're 14, and then at that point are you going to college? Like just generally speaking, would you take a year-round school curriculum in order to finish school earlier? I don't know if I could. I mean, I'm also saying this as someone who's biased and has had summers off, but if I grew up in a world where I didn't know what summer break was, like, would I don't know, I probably would just be okay with that. I do enjoy the summertime, though. I have lots of nostalgia for, you know, that stretch of the year when we're not in school and you sleep in and then you hang out with friends during the day and you get on a whole bunch of wacky adventures and try to not get in trouble. What's the rush? Oh, just to be done school earlier so that, you know, you can use the prime of your quote-unquote high school year, your teenage years, doing something else, whether that is you are, you know, working sooner, or you just take time off to party. Oh my goodness, I have made some horrible mistakes here, and I don't know if I can clean these up. But yeah, I think the counter argument would be, are you ready to be, you know, out into the real, outside of the school system? Oh no! Outside of the school system at like 15 years old, when you are still developing as a human being. And that's the probably part of why I don't think this is actually gonna happen. But how many school days do you have in Canada I have no idea the exact number of days, Ian. But I do know, yeah, it goes from September to June with at least at least some time off for the holidays, like during Christmas time. And there's a couple of PA days in there, and March break, well, spring break, if you will. In Canada, it's mostly referred to culturally as March break. Oh no! Caught sleeping at the wheel. Yikes. Why do I have to keep making this harder on myself? There we go. Just for the combos, right? This was all part of the plan. Make it rain on them. Oh no. Seems like a week or two less. Alright, top 10. I'm sure it nets out to probably about the same. Okay, let's look at it a different way. Would you prefer to have all of those summer vacation days spread out throughout the year? So instead of getting a chunk in the summer off, instead you get, 2-week bursts every couple of months. Top 3, wow, that fell apart for the rest of the group real fast there. Although this might fall apart quickly for me too. Down. Yikes. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Down. Down. Go. I don't know if now's the... Oh, now is definitely not the right time to fish for a T-spin, but we'll just go for it. Okay. Oh, no. Here, just lock that in. Lock that in, and then... Oh, no. Waiting for the T-spin was a bad idea. Ah! GG's. GG's, everybody. I got greedy. I mean, I probably would have been done either way, but going for the number 13. I'm not gonna read that name. What was 13? You missed it. Here, I'm gonna flash it on the screen one time. There. Oh, Hugh. Janice. Now someone's probably gonna splice that up to make it sound like what they really wanted me to say. It doesn't know. All right, that's going to do it for me today. Thank you all for hanging out. That was a lot of fun. So we're gonna be back either Tuesday or Wednesday. I have to figure out some stuff if we're gonna do TGC or not. If so, it'll be a lot of fun. If not, that's okay. Take a little bit of a break. Make sure to check me out on the other platforms as well. Posting stuff on YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, posting stuff like every day. And check out the website inthirdperson.com for more articles and videos on video games, board games, and other nerdy pursuits. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, everybody. Take care, and I'll see you guys soon. Later.
In my mind, just like,
Yeah, right?
Jackson Tetris, thank you so much for the follow, squeezing in at the very end there. Appreciate it. I'll see you on the next one.